What is up? And I am Randy, and welcome to a Blue Eyes Chaos Max deck profile video. Now, this deck is more fun. It's not really competitive, but it's something fun you can just bring out to locals and just have some fun, enjoy the night. Something that people forget sometimes that what Yu-Gi-Oh is all about, just having fun, because God forbid if you go to a YCS, you're not going to get any money for your efforts, so this might as well take the game a little less seriously, shall we? Alright, well, let's go on the deck profile, let's start this out. You get your two Blue Eyes Chaos Max. I mean, I've seen some people rock one because, but I do like this because we are rocking Pod Desire, so just in case you vanish your one and only copy, I have two, just in case you have that extra one that you might not lose, so it's always nice. God damn, focus here. Alright, so we got your two Chaos Maxes. He's cool. I like him. Next, we got basically the only really big price card in this deck is Blue Eyes Alternative. I mean, last time I checked, this guy's pushing up for $30, so he's getting up there. It's kind of a shame. I thought he was gonna get reprinted in that legendary collection Kaiba, but nope. But we got three Blue Eyes Alternative. He's great because he's just a simple special summon. Like bring him out. He can also pop a card. So you go in your level, not level, but rank 8 Exceed plays. Then we got your three Blue Eyes White Dragons. My all-time favorite art. My second favorite art is the movie pack art that came out with Dark Sides of Dimensions that makes them look more modern, kind of like how Alternative looks. But I do love the OG art. You can't go wrong with this OG art. It's great. So three Blue Eyes White Dragons, because if you rock two, it's kind of weird because it is a Blue Eyes. So some people only rock one. I rock two because I do like how he just comes out. He just pops back row, which is nice. So two Dragon Spirits of Whites for this build. Then we get your three ofs. You get your three White Stone of Ancients. This guy is great. This card is most of the card you go into for some of your discard effects, your Dragon Shrine target, stuff like that. This guy basically starts your combos and gets you a monster on board at least, so you're not sitting there taking everything. And your three Sages do target stuff to search your other tuners from your deck to your hand. So three Sages. One Maiden with Eyes of Blue, because I like her because she's a tank, and if she gets targeted or battle, Blue Eyes White Dragon instantly. Then also a White Stone of Legend, and then also a Masters with Eyes of Blue. I do not rock Effect Veiler in this because I don't think Effect Veiler is any effective in today's game. If you go against that say meta player or anything like that, it's not really that effective as it used to be. But I mean, if you can sub out Maiden with an Effect Veiler if you want, but I just like Maiden there for the extra protection that you get with her. Then of course we are running the Chaos Ritual style, so we got your three Manju 10,000 hands, or basically Mr. Steal Yo Bitch, because damn those hands. But basically he searches out your spell cards that you need. I see Max is searchable by other means, so basically you just want him to search out your ritual card. If you can search out Max, or there's other cards that can do that for you, as we'll get into real quick with these spell cards. Here's the spell card lineup. Three Return of the Dragon Lords. Basically a recovery card that has a protection effect in the graveyard, which is absolutely fantastic. This card is great. It's not as pricey as it used to be, but this card is great for any level 7 or 8 style dragon decks. Next, we get your Melody of Awakened Dragon. Basically, this is the card that you can search your Chaos Max with, your Blue Eyes Alternative with, and your, Vanilla Blue Eyes as well. Three as well, because he is your searcher. If this thing gets ashed, you're going to have a rough day. One Dragon Revival Rhapsody for more revival, because you do rock a bunch of spellcasters in this deck, so why the hell not would you rock this? One Dragon Shrine to send your stones to, also your Dragon Spirit of White. One Silver's Cry for your Reborn, so more recovery, and then Card of Consonance for your draw power, because you do rock the Stones of Legend and Ancient in this. So more draw for your will. Now, two Advanced Rituals. I see some people doing 2 and 2 for this and Chaos form. I just like two Advanced Ritual arts. It gets the job done. You don't see it as often as most ritual builds. You don't brick with it. Besides the fact that both this card and your Max is not searchable by, say, pre-preparations or rights or anything like that. So 2 basically just allows you not to brick as much, which is nice. Then your Pot of Desires for your draw. because you are rocking multiples. Then for your a little more one-offs, your Mystical Space Typhoon and a Soul Charge. Soul Charge, basically you draw this, you're going to win. And then you got your Mystical Space Typhoon for back row negation, along with your Dragon Spirits Awaits. Then for more draw power, you got your 3 trade-ins, because you rock tons of level 8, so there's your 2 off in that. Now we then go into some traps. There's only 4 traps, nothing bad. Solemn Judgment, just to get that extra negate out, basically stop anything. Your Mirror Force, just for a battle trap they don't see coming and get rid of their field. And because you are rocking a bunch of normal monsters in this deck, so 2 Champions Vigilance. Basically, it's Solemn Judgment for normal monsters, because most of the time you are going to have a Blue Eyes out on the field, or a White Stone, not White Stone, but a Dragon Spirit Away in the field, so basically this stops anything that comes at you that might disrupt you. Now we're going to go to the extra deck. I'm going to start with Link Monsters first, because I normally keep Link Monsters simple, but you can go crazy with Link Monsters in this deck. You can get those super expensive dragons that are really good in this deck, but I just kept it simple. I know I just kept 1 Decode Talker, because he's your generic, say 3 off Link Monsters, just to open up more zones for you to keep going, pull some plays off, be cool. Then we have, this can come out weird, but we have Curious, the Light Sworn Dominion. I mean, you rock all light monsters practically, and also different types. So, I mean, you have spellcasters, you have fairies, and you have dragons. So you are rocking a bunch of different types in this deck. But most of the times you just need those different types. Plus, also you can, from your proxy as well. So I like her because she has good abilities that work well with the synergy of this deck. Also, the special summon from the graveyard stuff, and send 1 monster from the deck to the graveyard so you can target your White Stone. Plus, she's a good strength build, so it's pretty much. So, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard as well. I mean, sometimes you'll mill those stones that you need, but also you do a lot of recovery in this deck, so she works out fairly well. Actually, I like her. Then 2 Proxy Dragons, because, you know, most of the time you're going to use this to go in your Curious or your Decode. So, just 2 Proxy. I mean, also, if you do have a Link Spider, I would throw it in, too. But now we're going to go to a level 8. It's Heretic Sun Overlord Hippolyus. He's great because if you have Soul Charge in your hand, you can exceed him out, destroy all your monsters on your field in your hand, Soul Charge them all back, basically get a board going, and let's see, leave your opponent with nothing. Then you get your Dark Matter, your Cypher Dragon, your Cypher Blade, your Full Armored, for your Galaxy package, basically working your way up to this big-ass motherfucker. Basically, this combo just ruins your opponent's day, basically. Blows up tons of their cards, and it's just a mess for them, because at the end, they're dealing with a 4,000 beater. A Lancelot for the spell and trap card negations, plus he can swing over for 2,000, which is never a bad thing. I like this card. I mean, he's a pretty cool level, say rank 8. And for your Exceeds, 1 Azura Eyes, 1 Blue Eye Spirit. I mean, 2. I would never find myself going into 2 Blue Eye Spirits, so 1 was just enough for me, which is nice. Your Clear Wing Synchro to go into after you get your, your 2 level 7 Synchros that I'm about to show you into, because Clear Wing, Crystal Wing, he's a badass card. Now you get your Ancient Fairy and your Black Rose Moonlight. These guys you go into after your Spirit, basically quick their abilities, pop a special summon monster, and also special summon a level 4. Then just exceed them, not exceed them, but synchro them away for your level 8. It's always nice. I mean, side deck, it's the same side deck I've been showing in everything. Basically, my side deck is to combat anything, say, metal relevant these days. It's the same in my updated key profile. I really didn't change anything different. Basically, that's how I am. I always keep my side decks, say, meta relevant, have some, anti-meta counter cards, so that's it for side. Side, basically the same as the last deck profile I made. But that would do it for, that's going to do it for my Chaos Max deck profile. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. We'll always like to hear what you guys think. Hear what you guys think of these builds. Like I said, this is just for having some fun at locals, not taking things too seriously. So I hope you guys had a good one enjoying this video, and until my next deck profile, or my next video, whatever I upload, hope you guys have an awesome day wherever and whenever you're watching this, and bye-bye.